Well, here we are, Dave Sclavy, Giselle. You've been asking about her. Where's she at? There she is, right here. We're doing some fiberglassing. I decided to do it, and I got the stuff in here. I mixed a quart of it. I used a Bondo material. It's called made by Bondo, and this over here is what I'm using as mat. This is called a mat, and then on this one I'm going to try glass cloth. But what I'm doing is I'm just rolling it on, just rolling it out the length of the piece of mat. Just roll it out, you know. Roll out some material on there. And then I roll over it again, and it looks like that's going to probably do it. I don't see where, you know, it's working out. Now this edge on here, what I'm going to do when I'm done is I'll probably take the router or some way to trim it, just trim it off with a knife or something. I don't know. Figure it out when I'm done. But I figured I'd go over whether or not this is going to do anything. Good question. I have no clue. But I'm going to do it anyway, using a cheap roller throwaway. Okay. And then you just put the mat on there. Overlap it about 1/4 inch, it's all. Just lap it and then push it down. And then I go over the top of that. Soak it in. You amazed by that, Giselle?
Yeah, interesting.
Never cease to amaze me, right?
Oh, that's that. You already did this.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I already did that. And then I'm just going down the line. Got it all set up here. It's supposed to take an hour and a half to dry, but I'm going to do it today, and that's all I'm doing on this today. And then tomorrow, we're going to be doing a video out at the club. I'm going to go run a locomotive tomorrow. We're in this picture? Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know. It looks like I'm going to need more than a quart. I probably need a quart per bottom. Looks like. I gotta get about 1.5 quarts, so I have to go get another quart of this stuff. It's not cheap, but this would seem to be the cheapest way to go right now. Maybe if I do more of it, I'll do it, I'll get it from commercial place or something. But I bought this at an automotive store. It was like $6, $7 for a 9 square foot of mess, 3x3. And then that does 1.5, like one there, one here, and then a half of another one. So say about $12 for that, and about, well, the glue here is $14 for a quart, but I don't think a quart's going to do more than to maybe 1.5, so I'll need another quart probably. And you roll it in, and then smooth it out, get all the lumps out of it, bumps out of it. Easy enough to do, seems like it is. Push it down, make sure there's no air bubbles. And go right down the line. I was going to wear gloves, but I hate to wear gloves, so I think I'm just going to make it with 1 quart. So it may do, a quart may do 1 and a little bit of 1, but it says an hour and a half. Takes to dry. And I think that's all I'm going to do. So I think what I'll do is put whatever's left out here, roll it all over the whole thing. And it looks like to me it's going to take 1 quart for each bottom. Now you can buy it in the gallon form. It's about $37 a gallon. Stuff ain't cheap. I think it's expensive. But I'm not even sure what this does for the bottom, whether it's going to strengthen it or what, or I don't really know. It's a mess. Okay, now put this piece on here, and then a little piece on the end. Just going to make it, I think. try to get the seams down. We don't want no bump there when the side goes on. Roll it out. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling. Roll high. You know, I'm a little bit nuts, you know. Gotta be a little nuts being. Okay, well, took 1 quart to do it, so I have to go get 2 more quarts and get them done. So we're gonna put them done, and then Monday I'll trim them out and start on the next case. That's it. See you later. All right, well, got the 2 done. This one, for some reason, is exactly the same product, except that it hardened up almost within 15 minutes after I started mixing the stuff. Now, evidently it might have been an older batch or something, was already dried up to begin with. Who knows, it was in the store. But I got 2/3 of the way and the stuff started to gel on me. So I scraped that off best I could. It got a little bumpy dumps on there. And I put the stuff back on, the fresh stuff, and I finished that up, but I still have a half a can back there. And I ain't going to have enough now to do that 3rd one, which is typical crap. By the way, that's the cloth, and I think I'm going to go get some more of this chop anyway and use that rather than that cloth. I'll get some more of that and get another can of stuff. And when I'm ready to build that car, I'll do it. The heck with it. I got this far. That's just one little step. Takes a little bit of time. But I got the 2 cars that I want to build ready. This is almost dry here. This was only done 15 minutes ago. This is dry from this morning. It's all done. But I don't know whether it does anything or not. It looks good. Is there anything else? And I got 1 bump here. But there's an angle goes there, so I can just cut that out a little bit and not worry about it. Angle cover that. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. In a way, I'm kind of glad I did it. Maybe that one I won't do at all. Maybe I'll just paint that one. See what happens. Try one without it. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. I'm still thinking about using a rhino liner on here. Roll that on here. Maybe that's all you need, you know, to protect the wood. That's basically why I'm doing it. I think that's at least 50% of the reason why you put the stuff on. Protect the wood. But it's got to serve some strength. So, moving on to the next step.